reward is ajib. It is unique. The first reward for doing this amal, that is attached to this amal, that Allah Ta'ala bestows upon a person, is that Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, Allah Ta'ala's nearness attaches itself to that person. Subhanallah. In other words, Allah Ta'ala says, I become with that person. I get close to that person. Now Allah Ta'ala is with everybody. Allah Ta'ala is close to everybody. But Allah Ta'ala says that I become with that person. In other words, this means this is a khas connection, a special qurb, nearness is attained. That individual becomes close, very close to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Now, we need to ask ourselves that this reward of Allah Ta'ala becoming close, attached to a person is a big reward. Let's just think about it for a moment. On this reward, insan, the human being, gets total and full protection because of the qurb that is attained. When Allah is with His servant, then can anyone be an enemy of that person? Tell me. Can anyone, for example, attack that person? Can anybody harm that person, any human being or jinn? Can any man in the world pester that person? That person who's close to Allah. Can any magic or... How can you believe? But amantu billahi. We believe in what Allah Ta'ala said. And Allah is saying, Allah says, you do this action, and I will be with you. Reward number one, I'll be with you. Nothing to worry about, nothing to be afraid about. No issues in your life. No issues in your life. The second reward number two for doing this specific amal. Allah Ta'ala says that when you do this amal, this action, reward number two, which I do immediately also, is what? Allahu Akbar. Allah is great. Allah Ta'ala says that my special tawajjuh, my special unique focus and attention is upon you, is with you, is towards you. If Allah Ta'ala is casting a special merciful glance towards that person, then the zarra, every atom and element of the universe will be with that person. If Allah is paying attention to a person, Allah Ta'ala says, first I'll protect you from everything. No issue. Magic issues of going to other people, black magic, to the amil, to the magician, etc. Why don't we go to Allah? Subhanallah. If you have yaqeen, then do this amal. Allah Ta'ala says, I'll protect you, I'll become the protector for you, the security for you. Number two, Allah Ta'ala says that we run around all day long, night long for rizq. Obviously we'll use the means in the world. Allah Ta'ala says you'll put your hand on dust, on soil, and it will become gold for you, with the fadl of Allah. With the fadl of Allah, with the grace of Allah. And no action of yours will be wasteful. None of your actions will be wasteful. That's the reward number two. Allah says, I'll prepare that for you as well. For number one, protection. Number two, rizq, automatic. And number three, this is a great result, a great reward. What's that? Allah Ta'ala says, that what's the first amal? What's the amal? The amal that will give reward number one. Allah says, I will become the protector for you. I'll safeguard you. I will safeguard you. Number two, I will pay attention to you. Special glance of mercy. And number three, great reward from Allah. Allah Ta'ala says the third stage of reward is that this stage becomes so high that my rahmah, mercy, will envelope you, surround you, protect you. You are then immersed in my rahmah, mercy. Allahu Akbar. Allah is great. End of story. End of time. What Allah Ta'ala's rahmah brings, what can I tell you? We all know. And this is just endless, the reward. Endless. So these first two rewards, the result of this amal, are linked to what? To the dunya, worldly reward. Now Allah Ta'ala takes the third level, the third reward, to the heavens, spiritual. So this rahmah, Allah Ta'ala is speaking about the akhirah. Now say subhanallah, subhanallah. Such elevation of status. Allah Ta'ala says, my rahmah will descend on you, and my rahmah. Hazrat would say that my father, he would sleep in this manner that even we had the matka, the clay pot in the house. Hazrat Sahib's father, Daamat Barakaatuhum, he would empty that pot upside down and say that Allah Ta'ala, my Rabb has given me water today, so it's against tawakkul that I sleep and I have got possessions and I've got assets. And this is the story of life. I heard this from my Sheikh, from his family. They implemented this. They were walis of Allah. I saw the generation of the walis of Allah, and I saw such a wali, the great friend of Allah. They had tawakkul on Allah, that Allah who's given us today, the Allah will give us tomorrow. And the pieces of food that we got left and bread, let's give this away to other people so they can eat. In the night time before they slept, they said, whatever we've got, give it away, so there's nothing left at home, because this is against tawakkul. If Allah Ta'ala has given us today, He will give us tomorrow as well. Allahu Akbar. So we have to connect ourselves to Allah, become friends with Allah. We will never lose. An insan can never lose in any way or form. Tell me, what a great amal Allah Ta'ala has given.